Have you ever tried to achieve something, let's say 10 times, and failed every single time, but kept going? And on that 11th try, you finally achieve success. That's exactly what happened with today's guest. Today, we are joined by Christina Anthony, CEO and founder of Affordably Lavished, and she takes us through her journey from successful 7-year career in corporate America to entrepreneurship. Christina's here to share the highs and lows of her journey, ultimately leading to a high-performing company that provides low-income housing to the South Florida community. Without further ado, game changer, Christina Anthony.
I broke down more and more every time I tried something and would fail. So, every time I got my behind kicked, I would have to go to him and say, hey, can you send me a message? Am I still supposed to be doing this? The books and everything says that I should, and they said that this is going to happen. But I think this hurts really bad. Like, I don't know if I keep on this path, am I going to be homeless? So am I going to have food? But God, you're my provider. You said you could feed the birds.
Yeah. You're like, Jesus, be a paycheck.
Yes. And, he kept providing and sending signs. Like I said, it was a journey. I think that was the basis of it that kept going. One of my biggest learned lessons is not to over diversify. You really, at the time, the strategy was you should over diversify.
Yeah.
It's a numbers game. If I have 4 businesses going on at the same time, one's going to maybe pay me this at this time and that time and this time.
Yeah.
And, it was that, like, it's a number game. Like, if I make this many shots, basketball shots, I'll win. I'll get some shots in and I'll lose a few. Doesn't work that way as much, especially starting off. You can diversify some when you get older and you build a business that's successful. You have people running it and you're not as involved anymore. Then you can maybe start another venture.
I think that's a testimony to the fact that when you're walking into your purpose and what it is you're supposed to be doing, like, doors just fly open, and it seems easier than the things that you've done before, because maybe that wasn't what you were called to do or what your purpose was to be doing. And now you're walking in your purpose, what you're supposed to be doing, and the doors are just flying open. Opportunities are just falling in your lap, and you're like, oh, it's go time. I got to go do this. Yeah. And you're making it happen, and you're starting to see these things. Want to hear more from this episode? Check out the full conversation on Chess, Not Checkers, available now on Apple Podcasts and Spotify. And if you're loving these stories and want more real talk on career moves and mindset shifts, be sure to like, follow, and subscribe so you never miss a drop. Because around here, we don't just play, we change the game.